Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Savannah. And if you want to know how to get this makeup look, then please keep on watching.
Love your imperfections, everything God.
So, I already went in and moisturized my face using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. And this works really good. So I'm going in with my Ulta Beauty Brow Pomade, and I'm in the shade Soft Brown. And I'm just going to take my Morphe brush that came in the Masters collection and brush my brows out. Go in with, I don't really know where this brush is from, but it works good. It's just an angled brow brush. And what I do is I go in to the pomade and I kind of dip around in it. And then I go on the back of my hand and get any excess off so my eyebrows don't look too harsh. And I'm looking down because my mirror's right here. So y'all should still be able to see what I'm doing. And I'm just following the natural shape of the bottom of my brow. I'm just kind of accentuating it. And I'm bringing it out. And then I'm going to go in with some more and do the same thing on the back of my hand. And I'm going to kind of create an arch. See, my eyebrows go straight down and I want them to kind of round out. So I'm going to add an arch. And like, my eyebrows never look the same, ever. And I don't know why, because I do them exactly the same. And I'm going to go in and start filling in my brow very softly to make it look kind of natural. And I'm going to go in with just a tiny little bit and do the front of my brow to kind of make it look a little ombre. And then I'm just going to brush them out with the same Morphe brush I used earlier. And then I'm going to go back in with whatever's left on here and fix any spots I think need more. And it looks like that. It looks really natural. You see the difference between this eyebrow and this eyebrow? Yeah, it's a big difference. Okay, and I'm just going to go in and do the same thing on the other eyebrow, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished my brows, and they never look the same because they literally have two different arches. So this one always looks different than this one. I don't know. But I went ahead and I carved my brows, and I used the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. And it don't have a shade name, so I can't say that. But then I used this little brush from my Morphe collection. It's just little and kind of pointed at the top, so it makes it really good for carving out your brows. I'm just going to take a makeup wipe. I'm going to wipe my hands off before I put my primer on, just to be sanitary and everything like that. And now I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. And I really like this product. It works really good. It really does fill in my pores. And I'm just going to go in and put some on my hands and blend it all over my face. And then I'm probably going to go back in with some extra to put around my nose area because I have big pores there. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm in the shade 101 Classic Ivory because I'm pale. And I'm just going to take some on my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. I'm going to take some on it and start blending it in. I really like this foundation. It doesn't accentuate your pores or cling to dry spots. And it has pretty good coverage, which I don't really like full coverage foundation because I feel like it washes me out. Like I look like I have no life left in my face. And I don't like that. So I don't really... You can add layers if you want to make it more full coverage, but I don't because it has enough coverage as it is. I mean, look at the difference. And I go in and I put it on my ears too, just to make sure everything matches. And I take it down my neck and I just keep going in with it until I have as much as I want on. And foundation never sticks to my nose, ever. And no matter how much I put on it, it doesn't stick, and I have this little red spot. And it really annoys me because it doesn't look good. So now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the shade Fair. And I'm going to put just a little bit under my eyes because I really don't like to use a lot. And I put a little bit on my chin and right there. And I'm also going in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer and going over it because the Tarte Shape Tape is too light and this kind of darkens it up. And I put just a little bit on my chin, on my Cupid's bow, and I'm just going to blend it out with the same concealer. And I'm just going to take whatever's left on my beauty blender after I do each side and go over my eyes just to have a little base for my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with my Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade, it's shade 10 Fair Light. And I'm going to kind of bake with this, but I also don't bake. I just kind of put a little bit on there to set with. I'm just going to put a little bit in the lid. I'm going to go in and blend out any creasing that may have happened after I blended it out last. And I'm going to go in with this kind of like round topped brush, and it's from the Morphe collection too. And I'm just going to go in and put it where I would normally put my powder. See all the powder flying around? Oh my goodness. And I kind of drag the powder down to here too. I don't put a lot because I get really dry around my nose. And I don't want my foundation to crack up and look cakey or anything. So I don't apply any extra. I just take whatever's left on my brush and kind of go over my nose and right there. And I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it on my smile lines because I have really, really bad smile lines. You'll see throughout the video, powder and setting my face and everything doesn't even help at all. And I'm just going to take it and drag it across my chin and my upper lip area. And just kind of blend it like throughout my face. So there's not any harsh lines from where the powder starts and stops, because I'm not going to set the rest of my face. Since this is a matte foundation, it kind of feels like a powder after it dries down. But I am going to take whatever's left of my brush and just kind of drag it across my forehead. And I'm going to blend out the creases on my eyelids again. And go in with a little setting powder, the same powder. And go across my eyelids with this also. I'm going to go in with this brush. It's a round, kind of fluffier blending brush. And I'm going to use it and go into the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. This isn't the remastered, this is the first one. And I'm going to go in with the shade Sandalwood right there. And I'm going to just take it on my brush. I'm just going to take it and dust it into my crease. This palette is really pigmented and the colors blend out very well in it too. I take my eyeshadows up really far because I have really big eyelids, so if I don't, my face kind of looks naked and I don't like that. And I kind of blow it out at the edge too, just to have more of a dramatic look. I'm taking that same color and the same thing on the other eye. And I'm using a really light hand so it doesn't look harsh or splotchy or anything like that. And I'm going to go in with one of my Jaclyn Hill Vault palettes. This is Dark Magic. And I'm going to use this shade. And I'm just using a smaller, fluffy blending brush. It's the same shape, just a little smaller. And I'm going to go in with that color. And I'm going to go over the transition color, but I'm not going to go as high up. Just going to go in like this and start in my crease and slowly make my way up so it doesn't look too crazy. I'm going to go in, do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a much smaller blending brush. Kind of like this, it's smaller, it's still a little fluffy, still from the same Morphe collection, my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And this palette has been through a lot. Look at it. It's been through a lot. And I'm just going to go in with Cypress Umber. And I'm going to put it more into my outer V area. I'm also taking it up into my crease zone so it will blend in good with the rest of the colors I have put down. I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm going to go back in with the brush that I used to put the light brown color on from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm just going to blend that all together so it doesn't look patchy. I'm going to take this small pencil brush and I'm going to go in with the color Black Truffle, and I'm going to take it along my lash line and kind of into the little V area right here. I'm just going to take it and go along the lash line. See, like that. Not nothing crazy, nothing like that. And I'm going to go back in with this brush and kind of blend that out to make sure everything is nice and seamless. Back in with this small brush that I used to carve out my brow. I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm going to put just a little bit on the back of my hand. And I'm going to do a half cut crease. The Festival palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm just going to use this brush that came in one of my Naked palettes because I like the tip. I'm going to go in with a Dogwoo. I don't really know how to pronounce these because they're kind of crazy shade names. And I'm going to go in and put that all over where we just put the concealer. So I'm just going to take the same pencil brush, go back in with the black, and kind of blend the two colors together. See, like that. That's what it's going to look like. I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I went ahead and I did my eyeliner. Used the e.l.f. liquid liner in Jet Black. And then I also did my mascara. And for that, I used the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. This stuff's really good. And I put on some false lashes too. And these are the Ardell Wispies lashes. I don't really know the exact style because I threw the box away. So I'm going to my lower lash line. Morphe X Jaclyn Hill palette in Dark Magic. And I'm just going to go back in with the color, that color. And I'm just going to take a flat top brush. And I'm just going to go in and buff that out on my lower lash. And I'm going to go back into the Festival palette by Juvia's Place. And I'm going to go in with the color Yuli, something like that. It's just a very white, sparkly shade. I'm going to go in with a kind of steel, rounded pencil brush. And I'm also going to apply that into my inner corner. So now I'm going to go back in with the same mascara I used for my top lashes, and I'm going to go in and put some on my bottom lashes. So, like right there and right there, I always get mascara there when I do my bottom lashes. So I'm just going to go back in with a spoolie brush and kind of scratch it off. Now I'm going to go in with this angled brush from the Morphe collection. And I'm going to go in with the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade Dulce, something like that. And I'm just going to go in and bronze my face. And I'm just going to go in with just a tiny bit and go on the sides of my nose and on the tip just to bring a little more color. And I'll put a little bit on my chin and down my neck and just make sure everything is all nice and blended out. So next I'm going to go in with this highlighting brush, and I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Glow Kit, the Sugar Glow Kit, and I'm going to just dip into these three shades right here and just highlight. Take just a little bit more, put on my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, my nose, and then I also put it above my eyebrows, and I just kind of drag it down my forehead. And next I'm going to go in with this kind of rounded brush at the top, and I'm going to go in with this Tarte blush. It looks like this, and this is the shade Feisty, and it's one of the Amazonian Clay 12-hour blushes. I only use blush to like bring color back to my face. I think I'm going to go in with one of the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks in the shade Birthday Suit. And now I'm going to go in with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. So that didn't really make a difference, but I'm kind of really liking how the lips look with the eyes like. So I just went and I fixed my hair. I put some hoops in, and I changed my necklace to kind of make it match whatever's going on here. If you guys like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. Thanks for watching.
And go in with Quit, my nose is running.
Next I'm gonna do my makeup, and it's gonna look way better.
Okay, Addison.